The final boss of the dungeon shows up, the Soul Eater, and it sends Momori into hiding. He starts to think maybe he should give up and just live in the dungeon, but the goddess, his hatred for her is just too strong, so he's like, I gotta kill her or die trying, I'm getting out of here. The Soul Eater starts spitting out some other monsters, and Momori sees what it's trying to do. Basically, it's showing him the faces of all the other people it's killed, trying to mock him. It's playing with him, and keep in mind, Momori is already losing his shit slowly. He says he wants to attack them, but he can't because they're just like him. He also says he can't hurt them because they look human. Meanwhile, the Soul Eater is over in the corner laughing at him. They all approach him at once, and he shouts for help. Paralyze. He couldn't attack the Soul Eater because he could never get close without it attacking him. But now, when he dropped his guard, the Soul Eater dropped its guard and approached him. He says being strong and powerful makes you arrogant, and that's where he'll get his opening. Based on everything he had been through, he was able to plan the attack perfectly, knowing exactly how the Soul Eater would behave. The only thing left to do was poison it. The Soul Eater tries to fight against the paralysis, but apparently fighting against it only makes the poison worse. The look on the face of the Soul Eater is exactly the look he wants to see on the goddess when he kills her. After the fight, all the souls were released and they thanked him for everything that he did. And their final wish is for him to defeat the goddess. And that's the only thing on his mind. And finally he makes it out of the dungeon. But to paint a larger picture, the Demon King is invading the country that he's in. So shit isn't necessarily sweet, and the goddess is with a bunch of other leaders planning an attack or a counterattack, I guess. With him finally out of the dungeon though, the stage is set. Him, the goddess, the elf lady, and one other new guy looks like they're about to start a whole lot of trouble.